What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. It has been a hot minute since I have actually sat down to record. Been about, I think 13 days, something like that, maybe around that range, which is crazy to think about. But what's happened since then? Since then, I have gotten engaged. I'm officially engaged to Julia, and we had a great time. We were in Disney for our vacation, a bit tanner, but yeah, we got engaged. That's not all we caught in Florida, though. We caught COVID in Florida, so currently I have COVID, and I am playing against Drey today. And the reason I'm playing against Drey today is because whenever I play Drey, it's either I have to play at like 1 in the morning or at like 10 a.m. And it's very unlikely I can play 10 a.m. most days. So 1 in the morning, I'm doing to play as well. So I said, you know what? I'll take my chances playing a game when I am sick and just go at it that way. So we built the team, had a mock against Didi, and then we went over the team with Incog and with Pat Max. Shout out to them for a little bit of help. But let's go ahead and jump into it. Drey's team, he took over for Hopeless. This is the last week he actually gets to use the old team. He's going to be getting a new team starting next week. But his team is crazy with Rayquaza and Genesect as the Uber combinations. There's a Tapu Koko, which is the first overall pick for this draft. Keldeo, Volcarona, some really, and of course Nidoking. Don't forget Nidoking. 4 really amazing special breakers. There's a Mandibuzz, a Mesprit, and then an Audino as a really good defensive core. And then there's a Shuckle, which could be there for webs, which is like meh, and then an Exeggutor, which is I guess just an Exeggutor. So yeah, I feel like this could go really well for us, or can go really badly for us. The matchup is not great, but I'm hoping that we have a chance because one of our Ubers, Lando, outspeeds both the Genesect and the Rayquaza, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and jump into it, starting with our first mon, of course. Oh, also, if you guys haven't already, leave a like on the video, comment your thoughts down below, of course, subscribe to the channel as well, and also, you guys should skip the team build if you want to. I don't know why I made such a big deal about that, but skip the team build if you want to. Timestamps on the screen or in the description. Let's do it. Lando I is my first mon here. Armstrong is back with the Life Orb this week. Earth Power, Rock Slide, Sludge Wave, and Rock Polish. We're running max speed to outspeed the Volcarona. We have a minus speed def nature, so that way we take less damage from Rayquaza or Genesect's extreme speeds, which is really important, I find. We are able to hit things for really good damage with the Earth Power. Rock Slide is there for something like the Mandibuzz, I guess, also, and the Rayquaza, of course. For the Volcarona for sure, but then of course the Mesprit as well. Sludge Wave is there because I may be in a position where Sludge Wave does actually more to the Mandibuzz if it's a physically defensive set, so I want to run Sludge Wave for that. It also hits the Koko in case it's like a Magnet Rise Koko, or I might think it's like Shuckaberry or whatever, or it's Air Balloon, I don't know. Just having something like that is really solid, and in general just a solid move to hit something like the Keldeo as well. Rock Polish is there in case I do get the boost off. I get the boost off against something like the Mandibuzz, I'm in a really good spot. In general, if this thing gets the boost against a lot of the team, it's pretty much over. I can chip things down quite a bit with the rest of my team, and this can sweep late game, which is really, really cool. The main thing is we don't actually die to a non-boosted Adamant Rayquaza's Dragon Descent from full, which is awesome. Our next mon is going to be Lox's our Zekrom with the Moringa Berry. I don't think I've ever ran the Moringa Berry, at least in the past like year and a half, 2 years. We're running Moringa Berry this week because I wanted to have a way to break through Koko, and to do that I need to be able to actually take a hit from Koko multiple times. So assuming it's not a boosting item, or like let's say it's Magnet or whatever, not Moringa, what is it called? The Pixie Plates, then I'm in a position where I can take multiple Dazzling Gleams, because the first Dazzling will do like 60% to me. On that, I click the Dragon Dance. I then outspeed the Koko because of my speed investment, and at the same time, I am then going to be able to roost up damage and get above the threshold that I need to be able to OHKO the Koko and OHKO everything else on the team, which is really, really cool, because at +1 speed def, the Koko's timid, non-boosting Dazzling Gleam will be doing around 46% to me, which is really solid. I can definitely take advantage of that when it comes to it. Dragon Claw is really solid here. Hits something that hits everything that resists the Bolt Strike. It's not much, but it's going to be something like the Nidoking and the Exeggutor. But in general, still really, really strong options to hit things with the Bolt Strike, and hopefully we hit our attacks this week. Our speed on this set is there to outspeed Koko at +1, but it's also there to outspeed Nidoking creeping my Tapu Bulu plus like a couple of extra EVs just to be safe. I don't think Drey is going to be going max speed on this set, but if he is, I don't think he's going to go Scarf, I'll be honest. And I just never set up on Nidoking unless, I never set up on Nidoking. I never in against Nidoking unless I'm able to outspeed it, which I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do if I'm at +1, because I think it'll be either a Shuckaberry set for the lure for Landorus, or it'll be a Life Orb set, one of the two. Our next mon is going to be Full Buster, our Frostlass. This Pokemon is so good offensively. We're running the red card this week as a tribute to what Addison did to us a while back in the playoffs for UBL. Essentially, our main goal with this is going to be to have a, what was it, UBL? No, it was UPBA, that's it. So the red card is there mostly because of the Genesect. Genesect I assume to be Scarfed. I expect it to be Scarfed. Koko I expect to be Scarfed. and I expect them to go for like a Volt Switch or a U-turn against me respectively. And having that option for the red card is really nice because there's only one real answer, or two real answers on this team to the Poltergeist: the Mandibuzz and the Audino. I don't expect Audino to come because my Ghost type is, well, a Frostlass, and I have a Terrakion, which already destroys his shit, so why would he bring an Audino? I also have a Zekrom, which is really good as well, and I have a Landorus, which can break through the Pokemon too. There's a lot of really bad reasons for him to bring Audino, so I don't think it'll come. Either way, red card will force something, whether it's a U-turn from Mandibuzz, whether it's a U-turn from Genesect to outspeed because it's a Scarf Set or whatever, to go into one of any other Pokemon that there is out there. Obviously, there is a 20% chance, a 1 in 5 chance that he goes into the Mandibuzz, assuming everything else is alive. But that puts me in a good position again because Triple Axe will do a lot of damage, assuming it's not a Rocky Helmet Mandibuzz, which I will find out with the Rocky Helmet, which is really nice as well. In general, super solid Mon here. Outspeeds something that I need to outspeed, which is going to be the Keldeo, and then we have the spikes there just in case I have a turn to get a spike, because it can be really useful for something like the Genesect, the Koko, the Volcarona, whatever, putting things in range of other Pokemon. Really strong Mon offensively on the Frostlass. Our next Mon is going to be Guy, our Terrakion, with the Assault Vest this week. AV's not bad here. The reason why I'm going with AV over something else is because there's a lot of special threats on this team. There's Genesect, whether it's Ice Beam or Flash Cannon or whatever. Koko with Dazzling Gleam. I actually take a modest Koko's Life Orb Dazzling Gleam with this set, which is awesome. Keldeo has special water moves, which is scary. I don't think I'll take Hydro Pump, but I should definitely take something like a Scald. Volcarona has ways to hit me with Psychic or Hurricane. Nidoking obviously has Earth Power, and then Psychic, I guess, from Mesprit and from the Executor. But in general, a lot of special threats, like I was saying. And we can take a hit and then fire back really big damage. On top of that, we outspeed everything on this team except for the Koko, and we speed tie with the Keldeo. Everything else is outsped, which is really great. Close combat decimates something like the Genesect. It really hits something like the Audino, the Mandibuzz for really good damage. Stone Edge rather, hits the Rayquaza. Earthquake for the Koko, the Nidoking, and then Megahorn is there specifically for the Mesprit, and I guess for the Executor. It'll do more damage than Stone Edge would, but it's just to be safer. That's the main reason why we are rocking that, because with the boost from stab, or from super effective damage, Megahorn is 240, Stone Edge with the boost from stab is 150, so a pretty significant difference. And enough speed to speed tie the Keldeo. Our next one is going to be Elric, our Jirachi, with speed to speed tie the Volcarona. Body Slam is my main attacking move here. We're running our Assault Vest here mostly to take hits from, again, other special threats. The Genesect, the Koko, the Keldeo, I guess the Mesprit as well, depending on the investment or the set, the Volcarona or the Nidoking. But if I can get a Body Slam and get the Paralysis, which is 60% by the way, then I'm in a good position against basically anything. I want to get Paralysis off Paralysis, something like that. I want to get them against everything that is not called Koko, because again, everything, once it's slowed down, is in a really good spot for me to outspeed and not even have to worry about setting up with my Landorus or with my Zekrom. So really strong there. On top of that, we have Ice Punch for the Rayquaza, Fire Punch for the Genesect, who actually dies to the Fire Punch, which is huge, and Iron Head, which is there to be able to get flinches on things that I may need to get flinches on. Obviously, the Volcarona could be a bit of a problem because it has Flame Body, but I feel decent about it, and in general, if I get the Paralysis on something like the Keldeo, then I'm in a really good position, even though Iron Head is not going to do too much damage to it. So I feel really solid about this set overall. Hopefully, we can get the job done. Our next Mon is going to be our Porygon. This is going to be Hanji, who came last week against Incog with the Trick Room set. This time we're running Icy Wind and Discharge as our attacking move. Volt Beam, as our coverage is really solid, but the main focus is speed control once again. Getting the 30% chances on the Discharge is absolutely huge, and getting the Icy Wind drops is really nice against something trying to set up on me, which is really important. Recover for a bit of extra health, of course, and Teleport, because if the Koko or the Nidoking or whatever are trying to just play around me, the Keldeo, whatever, I can teleport out of there and get into a bigger threat, which is really, really good. So I'm hoping that it can work out well for us, but fingers crossed we do, because the set is solid, it's decent overall. Trace is nice for download on a Genesect, which I know I have download myself, but it's also there for Sheer Force on Nidoking, which, I mean, just realized it's kind of like meh. I don't know, I think it's really only there. I probably shouldn't have gone with this, but I guess the main reason would be in case of Mesprit coming in and me having an immunity to ground for the Nidoking. I guess it's really a Flame Body on Volcarona. Yeah, we just gotta be careful. Maybe I should have gone with Analytic for the extra damage, but I feel in general this team is super solid. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. Thank you for watching the Team Builder. If you guys enjoy the Team Builder, make sure to comment down Butter Chicken in the comments down below. Just know I just had that since we got back, and we can't really make food right now, so we're not feeling that well. But if you guys comment that down below and know you're a real MVP who watches the Team Builder, let's do it. It is time to back. All right, everyone, we are back, and no Mandibuzz, which is cool. No Genesect. Okay. Okay. I mean, fine. I guess that's a good thing for me. So there's a Rayquaza there. There is a Tapu Koko. There is the Keldeo. There is a Nidoking, Volcarona, and a Mesprit. So Mesprit is a little annoying, I'm not going to lie, but I feel decent. I think I can lead off with Full Buster here still. It's still pretty strong overall. And I can just hit something like the Mesprit for really, really good damage to the Poltergeist. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to have a Spike as well. His removal options are Volcarona with Defog, which again, not really likely to come. Coco, which is very possible, but that's Defog is probably not either setup. It's very highly likely not setup, or it's not going to be something else, which are like maybe, I don't know, an offensive set or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. So I'm hoping that it works out. We'll see. Good luck and fun to Drey. Let's have a good game, and let's make this a bit brighter over here. So, whoops, I just turned off the. That's not what I want to do. I want to make it off the brighter. This should make it a bit better. That's not bad. All right, what are we going to see lead off here? A Big Poppy, which is Keldeo. Okay, so we outspeed Keldeo. Where is this? We're going to see Frostlass against the Keldeo. Keldeo has got no investment. We should be doing 45 to 54 with the Poltergeist, which is good. Skull never KOs me. Hydro Pump has one roll to Oko me from full. Let's see. Do I switch out here? I don't think I really want to be honest. I can get a Spike here and just be annoying in general. I feel like getting up a Spike here, to be honest. I think that's really solid. It hits everything except for Mesprit and Ray, and possibly it lets me know right away if the Volcarona is boots or not. We also confirm that this thing is not Scarf. We see a Scald come out. Do we die? We do not. That's going to force this thing out. And let's see if we didn't get burnt either, which is nice. Oh, and we get the rain as well. That's beautiful. That's beautiful for me. Wow. Here I can go for the triple axle. We found out right away this is Scarfed. We're going to see a Heart Switch, which makes sense. Vesuvius, which is going to be the Volcarona. Is this thing boots? It is boots. And of course, the Flame Body on the first one. The first one! Great. Just fantastic. Should have made a play, but do I want to get up another Spike here? I think we go into Loxus. Right? Yeah, I go Loxus here. I keep that around to get up a Spike later against something else. Wish I had Destiny Bond now, but what are you gonna do? Completely forgot to get my audio. Alright, that's better. Okay, what are we gonna see here? Psychic. That's fine, a Morangaberry will pop. Nom nom nom. Here do I go for a Dragon Dance? I think I do. We're gonna see a Heart Switch into the Nidoking. So let's take a look at how much we're gonna be doing a Nidoking with Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw to no bulk does 90 to 106. Earth Power from Modest Life Orb, which I don't know if it'll be Modest Life Orb, it could be Timid Life Orb, 69 to 82. There are, if it's Timid Life Orb, there are, what is this? 5 rolls that don't kill me. I think I go for the Dragon Claw here. I think I just go for it. Dragon Claw comes out after a Spike to be KO. Oh, come on! Come on! Okay, we're at 128. Fuck. 128 down to 32. That's 90 something. 96. If I roost here, plus 32, this is 122. Earth Power, Never KOs me. If it is... Let's try this again. Life Orb. I calc with no Life Orb. I think I want to click Roost here in case he's running Sucker Punch. Let's fucking go! Oh my god! Oh my god! That is so big! Oh my god! I'm so happy I thought of that. Let's Dragon Claw. Moringa Berry coming in clutch. Do we sweep? If it's not Scarf Ray, do we sweep? There's a Mesprit, so no. I mean, maybe. I don't want Mesprit does to kill me from this range, but no fucking way. Oh my god. Vesuvius comes in. We got the Bolt Strike. I think I just go for it. Bolt Strike, we connect. Down goes Vesuvius. No Flame Body. This is looking very, very good for Zekrom right now. Because Keldeo dies. Ray will die unless it's Habanberry. But if it was Habanberry, he would have gone to that right now. Coco sets up terrain. Mesprit probably can't touch me. Here's a Coco. Giving me terrain. So Coco in terrain, if it's no investment, we do 94 to 111, which it may or may not be. Either way, we go for our Bolt Strike here. This could just KO. Actually, if it's got no investment, it will just KO. Bolt Strike comes out. It does connect. We are in terrain. It does not get the job done. Reflect. Okay. Possibly Light Clay. I think my play here is to Dragon Dance up now. If it's fully special attack invested, this does 46% max. 122 down to 56. 122 minus 56 is 66 points of health. With no investments, that is like a near max roll. Here I click my Roost. I'm at +2 already. That is 2 turns of terrain. There's the D-Gleam again. 146 down to 78. 146 minus 78. 146 minus 78 is 68. That's a max roll for D-Gleam. We go for another Roost. Another D-Gleam. I'm at 168 down to 96. So 168 minus 96 is what, 70? Okay, so this has some investment. How many turns of this are left? 1 turn of terrain is left. Here I can go for another Roost. I'll go for another Roost here. Get back to full. Get as much HP as I can possibly be at. And go from there. He goes for a Volt Switch. That's fine. That's totally fine. This thing dies on entry to spikes. And that was turn 4, I believe, on screens. Okay. Rayquaza. Put this away. With Reflect. Dragon Claw to no investment actually has a chance not to KO. Let's think about this. We know what kind of Coco set it is. I just go for the Dragon Claw here, don't I? Because terrain is gone. If terrain was gone, actually, terrain would be the better. I don't know, Dragon Claw's a better play. All right, let's go for it. Let's just see what happens. Does Reflect save my boy? Oh! We might take this. We eat it up. We eat it up. This Dragon Claw again. Does he have E-Speed? Max for Jolly. Yeah, awesome. That gets rid of this Rayquaza again. Holy shit. Holy shit. This Zekrom is insane right now. Morangaberry Zekrom as the absolute MVP. Wow. That's unbelievable. We know it's not Scarfed. Even if it was. Wouldn't matter. Here, do I go for a Roost? Do I go for a Roost here? He's got one turn of Reflect left. Keldeo. No, it's not Specs from that. Zekrom, I'm at +1. Icy Wind. I want to go for a Roost here. I'm going to go for a Roost here. Reason being is we know he's not Scarfed. I want to make sure that I don't get punished for missing a Volt Strike and losing my Zekrom. Toxic. I don't think he has enough time. He does not have enough time because there's no more Reflect anymore. Dragon Claw does 100 to 118 at +2. And it's leftovers. Okay. So fully HP invested. We don't do enough still. Here and now I kind of have to go for the Volt Strike, unfortunately. Volt Strike comes out. We do connect, and that'll be a dead Keldeo. So now there's a Coco that dies to hazards and a Mesprit. And that's it. So Mesprit, if it has no investment, it dies to Bolt Strike. If it's max HP, it dies to Bolt Strike. If it's max HP, max defense, Impish, it's 91 to 109. So, yeah. We just go for it. But damn, if it was rocks instead of spikes, that'd be insane. But there's Dr. Dreads. That is going to be the Mesprit. All right, we go for the Bull Strike here. We hope and pray this is not max HP, max defense. If it is, it has a 50-50 shot of dying. Bull Strike comes out. It does connect once again. And we just get rid. This is, bro. We got a 6-0. No fucking way. Okay, the Sucker Punch turn was absolutely enormous, and that is what kind of won us the game, because without that we would have lost a Zekrom. I'm super happy I thought a Sucker Punch. I didn't know if D-Ray would run it, but I was like, you know what? Based on the investment he has in his, based on what he did to us with the Earth Power, it felt to me like he probably was going to be rocking that. But hey, looks like we're going to get a KO with this here, as we do with the Spike, and that is going to be a GG, a 6-0 W on the back of Zekrom. You know, we built this team pretty quickly. Did not expect this to happen at all, but it did, and I'm happy I spoke to Pat Mac as well, because Pat Mac was saying, listen, you should probably go into Zekrom on the Volcarona in case he quiver dances, because if he does, you just kill back with a Bolt Strike. If he goes for a fire move, then you can get your boost with your Morangaberry and you're set. And I'm super happy that we did, because without that boost, it would not have been we would not have gone the win there. And Morangaberry, definitely he did not expect that, and that is what got us the win, 100%. But anyways, GG's to D-Ray. I want to thank him a lot for joining the league. We had a drop, and he was able to pick up the slack, so appreciate it on his end. Super happy with how this went. Obviously, he's going to have a different team going forward. I'm surprised he didn't bring any Scarfers. I'm surprised he didn't bring Genesect at all as well, which is, again, super surprising, but hey, it is what it is. I also want to give a thank you to our YouTube channel members for supporting the channel. We got, first of all, our first 1 year channel member. So shout out to Liv, 1 year as a channel member. Thank you to her so much. Also, thank you to our other level ones. Our level ones are going to be, well, Liv, of course, Eric, Zeke, Michael Brown, and Texas Man. Shout out to our level 2, Tone, level 3, Sully. Thank you all for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it as well. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Comment the secret word of the day down below, and I will see you all next time.